I don't care.
Is live barn working?
Yeah.
That sounds really good.
What?
The live barn. It's like a live barn.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, it doesn't have the combo. I don't really know that, but I go coming up right here. Put the beer on.
This probably won't work. I'm probably going to have to go over there. You're not going to see anything at the other end. Yeah. I can try to zoom in. You know what? Some days it has to be about me. All right, I'm going to bring you this one, but I'm bringing it to you from the bar because it's game 4 of the day for me.
Listen, I thought he was looking better in the day, but they said that the last hour or so he started going terrible. You know what? We can talk all we want about him in such a good way. He's one of my favorite people of this week. It is amazing that he is as responsible as he is. I agree with it. I can't do that so. This dog here is a cat of the cooking steaks. And every meal he's set up, think about it.
They lost. Yeah, they played hard. They got down big early and then came back. A lot of odd man rushes. It's one of those, like, he gave up like 7 and didn't play bad. Had a little bit of rebound control early. Rebound control issues, like moving him out front. He scored on 2 of those. But lots of 3-on-2s, lots of 2-on-1s, couple breakaways. So no view? No view clip? Oh, he did? Oh, the hotel.
Waiting for it to rip right to the whole team.
Yeah, you're all going to be. All right, Swirly Nation, you're here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I'm in the bar. So this one could get fun and interesting. This will be at least a PG-13 broadcast on City TV. Update: Evan Vukovic will not be playing in this one as he recovers from a slight illness. It's going to be Christine, Spang, and Warner to start. The shot comes in. Goes into the netting behind. Try to give you a little zoom action here on the other end. Face-off controlled by Prime. Looking down low. It's Christini with a heavy shot down low, kicked aside by the Lightning goaltender. Rolling puck picked up. Battling deep as Werner sends it in front. Christini kicks one wide. Werner with another center and pass. That'll go up the side of the cage area behind the net. Gale bumped against the wall. It's so funny coming from 2011 to this. Like, I was like, oh, that's a hit. Yeah, they're allowed to do that now. As it comes back the other direction, here come the Lightning into the Prime zone. Turned back the other way by Warner. And here comes Spang. Philadelphia Flyer product. Well, Philly Hockey Club until this coming year, as Christini's knocked down on the play, will have a trip, and that trip will earn the Lightning a trip to the penalty box. And Prime Hockey will go out on the man advantage. It looks like Evans and McCormick are going to team up here with Daly up front. Evans, McCormick, and Daly, the offensive line. So Buchlik out, Daly to center. Wareheim control. Down low for a shot. Off the skate of McCormick. Up for Evans with a heavy blast. That'll cut right through the crease and wide. Off the goaltender and wide is Daly to the puck. Back for Stonacek. He'll drive. Oh, I'm sorry. Wareheim will drive. Now Stonacek, and he blasts one by. And Prime Hockey is on the board first. The Stonemason. Stonacek gives Prime a 1-0 lead, a minute and 21 seconds in. McCormick with it, driving in. Looking, winding, firing. That one just avoids the cage. If anybody wants to call in a credit card to pick up the tab here for City TV at the bar, that would be great. The Panther Point Bar and Grill at the Panther Ice Den will be the place to call in that credit card number. As Fleming, the starting goaltender, will kick it out. Daly to it, now Evans. Evans lofting it across. McCormick looking for a change. He'll come off, Real will come on. Evans will come to the puck. Evans will drive in, right wing side, dances outside, now inside in a sneaky shot. And the rebound there for Real to poke just wide. In the corner, they'll battle there. It's Albany. So it looks like Albany is in Real with Jumpin' Jack Foy. In front, twisting it. Foy can't quite get it through. It's blocked by the Lightning defense. And back comes Tampa. As Prime keeps it to the outside. It's Schulberger. Off the skate of Albanese. Wedged forward. Here comes Real. Real had a saucy dish for Foy. It just jumped over his stick. A heavy shot. That one by Albanese, kept out by the glove. Puck slips up behind the net. Rimmed around. Here's Stonacek with it. Shot down low. Leans to the outside. Jack Real will get there. Working the puck to the corner. Going to get possession. He's banged against the wall, but ultimately it'll be Foy. Digging it out, Christini. He'll wind. He'll fire short side. Blockered away. Spang on the ice. He disrupts the breakout attempt. It worked in the end, and out comes Spang across for Warner. His heavy shot on the backhand. What a backhand from Devin Warner. It's kept out by the goaltender, and we stay at 1-love here from Fort Lauderdale. It's the Hockey Hall of Fame series. Jackson Fleming, your goaltender here for Prime Hockey. We do have an update. Regardless of the score of this game, the finals are set. It'll be Team Manitoba against East Coast Prime, and that game will be tomorrow morning at 9:30. Tomorrow morning at 9:30. Currently, and again, depending on this game, but everybody else with 2 losses thus far. As Christina controls the inside. Comes off of Warner. Picked up by Spang. Spang up top, leaving for Stonacek down low. Prime goal scorer. Stonacek. Prime works it in their offensive zone. It'll be Christini getting control at center now, Yale, and it's in just offside. Look at the line change. The newly minted forward, Drew Daly. Will be with Evans and McCormick here on the back end. It's going to be Fishbone and Warehouse. McCormick gets it to Evans. Evans tries to play it by. Good read. I believe that's... No, not who I was thinking it was. As Daly weaves in. Carrying on side, cutting to the middle. It'll be defended perfectly. Oh, it might be Najir. Watch out for 84 in blue. It's Fishbone takes it off. One of the top youth quarterbacks in the state of Florida. 84 in blue. Kaber Najir. Remember that name. Maybe it'll be a Gator. As Tampa gets it, taken away by McCormick in front for Evans. It bounces over his stick in the last second. And he kept at the line by Bear. Really swiping at it, couldn't get control, and back comes Tampa. No further than center, and now McCormick will chop it back in. Daly coming away with it. And Prime will look to set things up. Daly in his normal position of defense there as it's Evans knocked down, looking a bit like a squid. As Daly tries a wraparound rolling, puck comes through the crease. He picked up in the Prime end by Fishbone. Fishbone behind the net. Battle in this near corner. Centering pass is picked off by Wareheim, and back comes Prime. Prime all the way across. That was real looking for Foy. Boy, twist and turn, centering. One, it'll come off and into the net line here. 8:28 to play, first period action. All the dads sitting near the camera are nervous to say anything for fear of being picked up on camera here on Cine TV. Albanese to the puck. Drag around one and fire. Reel to the rebound, and he'll force it in off the goaltender. Another bouncing puck, this time to Yale. And he's going to actually head off here as he gets the twig into the feet of a Tampa forward. And we're going to head to the PK for the first time. We'll set up here in the defensive zone. It'll be Real to take the faceoff. He's joined by Foy. Schulberger in the defense, along with Stonacek. Philly and Boston teaming up on the back end. As Foy comes flying through center. Short-handed. Look at that speed. Just able to carry it. He's pinned against the wall behind the net. Real banging away and short-handed here. Prime goes to work. 5 men, 4 men, doesn't matter. They're going to keep battling. Working. Minute 25 left on the man advantage for Tampa as Real sends one stuttering feed. And there's Jack Real using the body. Another player knocked down, no call here, and then back comes Tampa into the prime zone. Set up by Fleming. And Stonacek will carry out with speed into the offensive end. Battle there. And right back comes Tampa. Centering feed. Wareheim. Great with the twig there to break it up, and he's going to spring Christini. Christini short-handed. Go between the wickets. Centering a pass. Knocked down in front. There's a prime forward. Well, that was actually the defenseman Warehouse. Albany is with it. Makes the pass to Christini, carries it in himself. He's stood up and knocked down. Back comes Tampa. Across the line. I can confirm beer delivery has been made. As the pass comes through the zone. Back to the point for a blast. There's Fishbone knocking it out of there. Again, he springs bang. He's got Yale with him as the penalties expired on sides as they come in. In front for Christini. Back and they kick. Tack. Toe. And now Wareheim's going to take a penalty, I think. As he threw the puck in the net after the goal was scored. So the goal on a beautiful passing play. Spang, Yale, and Christini teaming up. Unfortunately for the rest of the country, they're going to do that all season long. And Wareheim's going to take a 2-minute unsportsmanlike conduct for shooting the puck into the net after the goal was scored. He shot the puck in the net, like, aggressively after the goal. So back to the short-handed opportunity here. And Tampa back on the man advantage. Into the corner where it's a little bit of banging and out comes Warner. Prime. Short-handed looks to create. And there's Devin Warner with a heavy shot. Rebound in front. Fishbone takes a shot up high. He's knocked down to the plate. Those are the shots that USA Hockey would prefer not occur in youth hockey games. Fishbone. Faceoff will come outside of the Tampa zone. No call on the play. USA Hockey could use that film to teach a few things, I think. When you check kids, keep your arms down. Not supposed to punch them in the face. Tampa comes away with it. Tabor Nash, pressured by Evans. He falls down on the play. In comes Tampa. Short-handed. Schulberger will get to the puck. Finds Evans. Evans down the wing. He has a step. He'll wind and fire, and it's off the goaltender to the corner, but he tracks his own rebound. Looking it back to Schulberger. Up for Daly. Daly tripped on the play. We play on. Stonacek down for... These referees are on game like 37 today, and they're exhausted. As a rolling puck comes out to center, here's Evans defending with Schulberger. And look at the back pressure by Stonacek. A man among bullies right there as he takes the puck back. In goes Prime, shorthanded. It's Stonacek. Stood up as he drives the net. Albanese with the puck pressure. 12 seconds left on the man advantage for Tampa here. Prime leading 2-0. Here's Yale. Ivy League himself to the corner. Rolling puck out to center. Here's Fishbone. Much more of a Harvard guy myself, but you'll have to settle for Yale from time to time. As Floyd fires one in front. Fishbone following on. Couldn't beat the netminder. Not that either school would have had me. McCormick up top. With a saucy to Fishbone. Down low, it's Albanese off the line. And he will snipe a corner. Up high, short side. And with 3:25 to play, it's 3-0. Despite the scoreboard currently reading, 1-0 and now 2-0. Now 3-0. Felt like a 2-pointer there. Basketball score. Did anybody go to those basketball games today? An adult league basketball tournament, like a national tournament taking place here in the greater Fort Lauderdale area, actually Coral Springs. A bunch of the players staying at the team hotel. Really good guys. As Albanese drives in, he'll try it again. He was looking at the same spot. Ooga Booga Albanese. Love that he asked for a grandma shout out this weekend. Say hi to my Gram, he said. Love it. As Real will find Fishbone. Fishbone shoots one, deflected by Foy, I think. He toss back to the line and out the center. Here's Fishbone across for Real. Real turns it right back in. Onside play as Albanese following down. Shot down well off the netminder. Carried out by Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay has it in the prime end. Hopefully you took your Dramamine in order to handle my camera work. It's banged around by Fishbone. Tampa looking for a change. Foy to the puck. They'll find Real streaking through. It just misses a stick. It'll end up all the way in on net where it's covered up and then played. Cristini on the forecheck. On him comes the Lightning. Into the offensive zone. Warner takes it away. Up for Spang. Spang, now Warner. I'm sorry, still Spang. Fire backside looking for Cristini. It bounces off of his stick. Working out of the corner. Cristini trying for Spang. Rolling puck kicked out and brought in by Tampa. Cristini possessing his own end. He disrupted by the Tampa forward. It's in behind the cage. Walter Levy Cristini coming away with it. He'll loft it up for Devin Warner. It just bounces over his stick. Warner knocked down. Play on. Puck comes in front. Good stick lift by Spang, but he able to pull it by and a kick saving a dandy there by Fleming. Spang will drive it. Onside play to the outside. Firing back 3-on-1 here for Tampa. Defended perfectly by Stonacek. Supported well by Cristini here. Cristini cross ice feed. It'll be Warner with it. Warner into the offensive end. Going in behind, trying to center it Daly onto the ice. Daly and McCormick out there. The shot will come in from Yale at the horn. It's 3-love at the end of one.
Is this thing muted?
What's up?
Is this muted?
I have no idea.
You are very good at this. Well, I might just start watching Men's on the kids now that I'm not coaching anyway. I'll just sit there and watch. Come play.
You can have this all the time.
You guys got, I mean, listen, you got your kids, seriously, your kids have been so, like, welcoming. Like, my kid came in and didn't know anything. Like, you need, some of these guys.
Oh, good.
You got
I'm glad.
you got good boys there.
Thank you.
What's going on with you? Is that hopefully just a skate issue?
Did he go off?
What's that?
Did Bill go off?
Yeah, I'm hoping it's just a skate.
Probably.
Jumping the board.
This might be the famous last words, but that was a lot better than I thought after 11.2 hours in between games. Cool, son.
Oh, there you are. I can get you on there.
I was a little nervous.
And by the way, here is the beautiful Panther Point Bar and Grill, where we're bringing you the contest from.
You want to sit?
No, I appreciate it. We tell Cameron all the time, like, number one, be a good teammate. Both my boys.
Listen, at some point, everybody's.
All right, we're going to switch sides here, and I'm going to do a terrible job of bringing you footage close to us. Daly to take the face off. He worked off of him. It could be icing. That came off from the Lightning player. It must have come off of a Prime player. The Lightning are in blue. It's the Lightning alumni, actually. The Tampa Bay Lightning alumni. Association of America. And the universe. Intergalactical, actually. Matt Buklick wants to know why there's so many Miller Lite cans. I know. As Evans will come in on side, weaving to the middle, firing one. A great shoulder save. They set up in the offensive zone. Back comes Tampa on the counter attack. With the pressure, but it'll be defended by Stonacek and Yale. To the corner. They'll battle in behind the net. Up to the corner, Daly will knock somebody down. McCormick in support. It's feathered all the way across for Evans. Evans tried to sauce it back for McCormick, but Yale there to clean up the fan on attempt. Yale weaving in. Now Albany is fresh off the bench. Oh, what a pass there. Just behind Albany's by Ivy League Yale. Here's Albany twisting with it at the top of the zone. Trying to drive into the net. Reel back out. He must have had a skate issue. Comes off the wall with that power. Quick move, and you can see it go right over the cage there. What a view here on Cine TV. Reel reaches for it. Can't get control. The Lightning will try to break it out. Fishbone will say, not so fast, my friend. Battled in the corner. It's Reel. Boy, with a heavy hit. As it comes off, Reel skate. Back to the corner. Tampa trying to get out of their zone. Foy banging into a defenseman. It'll be fired up the center. And the Lightning gain neutral ice. Albany swiping at it, knocked it free. Here comes Fishbone. Across for Reel. And this is not what you want if you're the Lightning. Jack Reel off the outside of the iron. Down low into the corner. Out comes Foy, centering feed for Reel. Broken up to the line, but no further. There's Fishbone, who fires it back towards the middle of the block. Lightning with a chance here. The big man Gill on the back end for the Lightning, I believe, is Hal Gill's son. What are we calling it? Oh, we got a whistle. We have a whistle. We have a referee in front of the prime bench. And we have Jack Reel headed to the sin bin. Interference to call on Fleming, I believe. So Reel's going to serve the Fleming penalty. And the referee doing a good job here of explaining to Jackson Fleming what he calls. And short-handed, here comes Christini, winding up into the zone. He's got Spang backdoor. Holy shnikes. Seriously, the rest of the country should be on alert. Although, luckily, the Flyers coach isn't smart enough to play those two together. So, Spring has sprung and Spang has scored, and it's a 4-0 lead. A short-handed goal. Spang and Chris, they just called off. They just called off sides and both played it into the. Like I said, it's been a long day for the officials. Stampa tries to set things up on the man advantage. Christini with the back pressure. Lead up to the point. Fired across. Dump to the corner. All the way around behind. And here comes Christini again. Just as I zoom in, he darts up ice. Weaving to the inside. Between the legs with a shot that avoids the cage. And back comes the Lightning. Darting in. For a shot that's down low block. Heavy blast. Rebound. And there's Fleming, I believe, with a flying glove slave almost. As here comes Evans. Evans in. He'll weave in, fire one, rebound there, and it's poked by Warner. Evans got the edge, used the leg to protect the puck, get a shot off. That shot stopped by the goaltender, but Devin Warner following it up and burying the biscuit. The Woodbridge Wolverine with a second shorthanded goal of this penalty. Maybe Reel should spend more time in the box for Fleming. As here comes Warner. And on sides, it's near side shot just over the cage and the head of the goaltender. 18 left on the power play for Tampa. 10:30 to play in period 2. Prime leading by a 5 spot. Speaking of 5 spots, I believe that's what a beer costs, so feel free to call that credit card in. As a centering feed from Evans off the stick of Warner goes just wide. Reel out of the box. Stepping up and getting control, Schulberger, but it'll roll off the heel of his stick. And back come the Lightning into the prime end. Defended well by Fishbone to the outside. They'll all come together. And out comes Reel. Reel all by what? What is this call? It'll be Daly.
Every time Reel has a breakaway, it's a penalty.
Some creativity. This is penalty. Isn't this like penalty number 4 or 5 on Prime?
Is there any indication of what the infraction was?
Daly has to know better.
That's his first mistake in the weekend.
Picking up bad habits, trying to mistake.
The well-known Buffalo Goon, Drew Daly, heads to the box. As a feed across, and Fleming goes splitsies to make a save. Tampa setting up the man advantage. Pressured by McCormick. Down low. Puck will come out. Tapped by Foy right to McCormick. I'm going to be terrible at catching this rush as Foy comes in the zone. He's dumped. Good hit. A battle along the boards. Shot off of Warehouse. Good to see him back in the game. He was out for a brief minute. Backside feed couldn't quite connect. And playing takeaway is Foy. Foy with the step. Coming in. To the net. Backhander is gloved. What a save by Thomas. I like this goalie. He's playing well. Not a big fan of wearing the 0. So still shorthanded is prime. 52 more seconds of shorthanded play on the daily penalty. I believe the official word is Daly called for too much talent. And it'll be icing on prime. I think it's 5. Isn't that Cooper? Fishbone in his own end. He'll stop and start. Chop it across. Schulberger up for Warner. Or no, that was Albanese. Here's reeled in the pocket. Centering one. Good defensive play. And back come the light. Knocked off the boards, picked up by the light. So weave into the prime end. Center one, but Lightning in blue. Prime is in the white uniforms, Vegas coloring. With the gold prime crown on the chest. And a feed up, and Albany's onside as Real breaks in and shoots one down low, just missing the post. I'm pretty sure Albany's might have been offside on that. Maybe not. As in comes Tampa with a drive to the net. We get a whistle as there's players. The net's off. We get a little pushing and shoving. Post whistle. Rumor has it if we start drinking Anheuser-Busch products that Matt Vukulik will call in his credit card to pick up the tab. As it's staggering behind, centering one for Christini. Schulberger battling in front of the Tampa bench. Tampa looks to set things up. Firing one in, and Jackson Fleming, still bigger than the squish tender, even when down in a full butterfly. Able to snag that one with the glove. He could wear squish as one of his pads. Just this little squish tight to the front of him, trying to snag gloves or pucks. Back comes Daly. Into the offensive zone, rolling puck, kicked out by Spang. Warner with it. Cross-ice feed for Stonacek, trying to center it for Spang. Good defensive play there. Prime to the puck. In the corner, Spang twisting with it. Literally twisting out of the corner. And fires well. That's it. I went in the net. Nope. But that one did. It'll be Daly. Picking up the rebound. I must have come off the iron and straight out. Daly there to clean up the rebound. And Prime has a touchdown. It's 6-0. 6:02 to play. Back comes Tampa. Controlled by Stonacek. Flipped up. Tabor Nazher for Tampa. Able to weave in. Off the side of the cage. Here's Christini. Yes, Christini with it. Spinning it towards the middle. That'll be picked off by Nazher. His shot wide of Fleming. Picked up here by Stonacek. Stonacek trying for Christini. It'll be behind him. But Christini closes the gap quickly. Pressures the defender. Gill. As a rolling puck comes off the stick of Nazher, it'll be picked up near side. Glove down by McCormick. As Prime goes to work. Christini knocked down. Evans with a hit in the corner. Keeping it in, Yale. Behind for Christini. Now McCormick. McCormick back to the point. Stonacek fakes a shot. He'll dump it right for... Oh, a pass from McCormick to Evans for the one-timer. It's kicked out. And cleared by Tampa. And I think the arm is raised for a penalty. Prime will head to a power play here. They're in onside. Yale to the high slot. He was looking for Stonacek. It's picked off. So it'll be a power play here for Prime, leading by 6. Plan on doing an awful job of bringing you the video of the power play. There's Reel in the circle. There's Fishbone. Back to Reel. They set things up. Reel will drive one. Blocker side. Nice blocker save there. That's a tough save. And this kid did a great job of making it. Albanese gets turned around and it's rimmed, but no further than Schulberger. Coming right down the wall. Possessing right in your kitchen there. Right on your big screen as you watch City TV. Here live from Fort Lauderdale. Give and go. Reel backside feet. And sweet buttery crumpets. What a stop by Thomas. 1:26 left on the man advantage. And highway robbery in net here for Tampa. Oh, taken away from Schulberger, and here's a breakaway. In come the Lightning. Loving there, and he just gets beat down low. It was just over the glove. A perfectly placed shot over the pad, under the glove, right almost off the post. As it beats Fleming and makes it 6-1. Lordy, look who's shorthanded goal for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Alumni of America. Out of Ford, here's Daly coming out of the outside. That was a good call. I was waiting for the whistle. At first, I didn't know it was coming. Again, these guys on game 87 of the day. Spang looking to go forward. Couldn't quite do it. This lodge puck will be picked up by Evans. Evans driving the outside on the backhand. Darting towards the middle. Challenging fair to the defense. Daly to the puck now as they try to set up the man advantage after giving up a shorty. Daly and Fish playing catch, and they'll have it taken away. There's another breakaway. Fleming with a chance at redemption here as he goes forward, backhand, and forces him to fire that one wide. Evans to the puck. Able to dart in onside. Got to set things up as he carries all the way around. Leaving it for Daly. Daly tries to feed it through. Off of a skate. He'll pull it off the wall. What a move. Down low for Wareheim. Wareheim, the newly acquired Sabre. Back behind for Spang. Spang. In front for Daly, and he'll play tic-tac-toe at the back of the goaltender. And Daly finishing a power play goal with 9 seconds left on the man advantage. The extra point is up. It is good. It is 7-1. Sweeney on the dot. Flanked by McCormick and Warner. Running around, and McCormick, look at the back pressure there to free things up. It's Wareheim at his own line. Played over to Stonacek. They play catch it in the prime end. Bouncing puck. Eludes Warner. McCormick on the forecheck here. Forcing it all the way back behind. Good stick there by McCormick. Body by Warner in the corner, and he'll come out with it. Battle ensuing. Christini throws a shoulder. Heavy shot from the point by Stonacek to flex wide. McCormick to the puck. Stood up, but right there is Christini in support. Knocked down on the play. It'll come back out the center for Wareheim to set up the Stonacek. Down for Warner. Hobart to the middle. Skate the stick. Uses the arm to protect himself from the hit. And Stonacek with a one-timer that's rolling around in front. Puck is underneath the goaltender. It's popped out. They battle. And now we're going to have some wrestling. As we've lost equipment. The goalie has no glove. No glove, no love. We'll get an offensive zone draw for Prime. Looks like two players headed to the box. Coincidental roughing Miners with 1:33 to play. So they'll be eligible to come out 27 seconds into the third period. It'll be Warner for Prime in the box. Here's Albanese over the dot. Picked off by Real. In front, Albanese just, what a stick by Nazier there to keep it out. And the puck is in front. Albanese will poke it by. It's 8-1. Albanese with the pickle stabber. Able to poke it 5-hole. Boyle pull it forward into the zone. He's got Real going to the net. He feeds it to him. Thomas able to get a cover. Tomorrow morning it's Prime and Manitoba. 9:30. Right here on City TV is a heavy shot from Foy's glove. It's Albanese, Real, Foy, Fishbone, and Yale. The 5 attackers for Pride. Offensive zone faceoff. And it's Foy send it back to the point. There's Albany. What a battle player he is, using the body to gain position. Getting a good shot off. Albanese back down low for Real. Good defensive play there by Tampa to keep that play from developing. Up top, Yale with a heavy blast that sails just wide of the cage. Boy to the puck, able to work it to Real. Real coming out of the corner. Playing it over for Albanese. Albanese back for Real. In front and short side shot catches the outside of the cage. Boy with it. Battling, and working along the boards. Real in front, trying to weave through a couple of Tampa players, gets bumped off. We've got a beer can in the way of the feed. Who put that there? Albanese working the corner. Now Foy. Foy has it knocked away at the last second. Yale with a poke check to put it back into danger. But Jimenez, what a great kid he is. Played with him in the past. As the Lightning will dump it in, taking a hit for that was a forward. That horn will sound. And Prime will take an 8-1 lead into the third frame here from beautiful Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We'll be back for third period action from the Hockey Hall of Fame series.
You got to do it from the beginning, and they just don't even think about it.
Why don't we take away? I heard that argument, like start when you're little, when everybody's the same size, and then you just make physicality, right? So now it's from nothing
We'll switch sides for the final time. We'll put 15 minutes on the clock. It'll be running clock in the third. Like Spang at Daly and Evans. A nice move there in Tampa. Delgado, his second of the game. Powerful forward there, able to weave through the Prime defense and bury a puck and make it 8-2. It's his second goalie and another scoring chance earlier. Excellent skater Delgado. Tampa has now scored more goals against Prime than anybody else. It's off one by Spang, ripped through by Evans. Spang with it, leaves it for Daly. Daly working in the offensive zone. They'll go back to the corner. Daly with it, twisting out, firing one. It'll come off. Evans with the rebound, sent off the pad to the area behind the cage. Get up high there by Spang. Cleared by the Lightning all the way out. Stonacek will come back to play. And it'll be icing. But back to the other end for a faceoff. Warner able to be released from purgatory. For a faceoff, he'll take the right wing position. Christina to take the faceoff. Foy on the left. The official talking to the scorer's box as time ticks away. I wanted them to put that second goal up there. Backside, and there it is. Christini wins it forward. Jack Foy on the backside to give it a little jab into the back of the cage and make it 9-2. Dear America.
That's the first time you liked it.
That's not true. He did it a lot and made my kid look good last year. Bo Christini is immensely talented at winning that faceoff forward and hitting somebody backside. I believe his mom was a phenomenal athlete. As he taps one in and say it ain't Bo. I think that was Bo Christini with another goal. Julie Christini's genetics able to overcome her husband to create young Bo Christini. As Fleming kicks one out. Here's Wareheim to it. Around for Albanese. Up for Yale. Yale will drive in onside. Carries and centers one behind the back to Reel. I believe that's Coach McCormick has flyer contracts out in the bar. Jack Reel working in the corner. Ian Albanese digging away. That's no PennDOT road crew. Both of those guys are working hard. Back comes the Lightning. Here they are. Nice move into the middle. Great back pressure by Reel. Able to take the puck away. Takes a bump and keeps going. It almost makes him faster. Here comes Jack Reel up the outside. He stood up and laid down. Jimenez with a heavy hit. Here comes Daly. All right. Just handling it around the forward as well, gain the offensive zone. Look at that speed delay. But work it into the middle. Now Fishbone finding Evans. Evans looking back for Spang. It'll be broken up by the Lightning, but Daly takes it back at center. Driving the middle. Delgado pulling up. Evans will run into him. He always picks the big ones. Fishbone in his own end. Terrible camera work by me. You'll see him set it up behind the cage. All the way across for Evans. Evans back for Spang in the middle. Spang driving in. It'll be deflected to the corner for Evans. Hook him off the wall. Round one, firing one backside, just missing the cage. And it'll be a penalty on Prime. They knock the player down. Looks like a tripping call, and that trip will earn Taco Schulberger a trip to the penalty box. Faceoff will come back to the left of Fleming. Fishman off the board, looking for Warner. Centering feed, and there is Fleming. And sweet buttery crumpet, the Prime goaltender, getting in front of that one. Warner set to take the draw. Chopped that by Stonacek. A bouncing puck will get out the center. And they come with the man advantage. Defended perfectly by Fishbone. Fishbone up the wall for Christini. It's like a video game. As he drives the middle, has it knocked away. Here comes Cabernazer. Back for Tampa. Crisscrossing behind a forward. That's tough to stay on sides on that play, but they managed to do it. Faceoff will be to the left of Fleming again. 7.5 to go here. Third period, 9-2 the score. And Yale will play it up the outside. Albany running a bit of interference along the wall, able to get it out the center. Now Wareheimer will go across to Albany. Rocco Albany. As it come off of him, it'll be Fleming setting it up for Wareheimer. Wareheimer up the boards. Here's Foy. Watch him use crossovers to gain speed. Into the offensive zone, left-hand side, penalty over. On Schulberger. 5-on-5 action. Is it sent in front? Wareheimer with a shot. Tracked perfectly and grabbed by Thomas. The City TV statistician has that shot clocked at 78.5 miles an hour. Bouncing puck control by Wareheimer. Able to keep it in for Yale, who rims it around. Real. Battling behind, able to get it free for McCormick. Back pressure by Albanese, but back come Tampa. The Lightning through center, in onside. A nice feed in front, and the shot just sails about 4 feet wide of the cage. And back come Prime. In mass. Yale leads the rush, setting it up for Real on the outside. Real back into the middle. His pass deflected to the corner, but he follows it up. Another centering feed in front, chopped that by Albanese, and rejected by the Lightning defense. Able to carry up the near side wall. Setting things up back, but Albanese, like a dog on a bone, able to disrupt. The centering pass gets through, but picked off by the Lightning. Back they come, onside play into the zone. Fleming able to deflect the puck to the outside. As a shot from Delgado goes off of a body, and there's Fleming, and another big time stop. And this time it'll be the glove, and he'll get a hold. Faceoff will come in the D zone here. Looks like Spang to take the draw. Laid behind for Fishbone. Cross for Stonacek. Stonacek up for Daly. Daly has Evans. Sends a leap product in front for Daly, and an absolute snot rocket from Drew Daly down low. That play started back in this end with Fishbone behind the net, making a great outlet pass. They were able to work it up to Evans on the outside. He found Daly just driving the middle, and Daly made no doubt about it. This is back in front of the side of the cage, and there's Evans. Johnny on the spot. Able to bury the biscuit. Make it 11-2. Up to the outside. Here's Stonacek to Fishbone. Fishbone will carry behind. Stonacek will gather it in. Off the foot of Foy, pressured by Christina. We have an offside play at the line. 4:20 to play in the third. Running clock here from Fort Lauderdale. Schulberger keeps at the line. Warner shoots one short side. Schulberger stepping up, laying a heavy hit. Now Yale twisting in his own end. Leaving it for Schulberger. Schulberger carrying to the outside. Around Warner. And behind, he takes one bump. Now two. And the centering pass picked off by Cristini. And there's Foy on the backside. Couldn't quite finish. And he's smart enough to turn away from that hit. What a job there. Cristini out from in front. Takes a shot. Continues to play. Everett Warner carrying him behind. Up for Yale. All across for Schulberger. The junior Flyer defenseman team up to get one towards the cage. Cristini tries to go between the wickets. Everett Warner plays takeaway. All by himself, feeding it back over Foy. And over for the flying Cristini. Part of the famous flying Cristini acrobatic team. As the clock ticked down, it's 69 seconds to play here in the game. Two players come together. Puck comes free. Here's the Irish assassin, McCormick, with a backhander that sails wide. Needed E for Warehouse. He'll shoot one heavy. Hard off the pass. Players coming together. Real behind the net. Trying to go to the point. That's picked off. As the Lightning carry in, and there's Fleming with a glove. And they'll get a poke. They'll be asked to please refrain from doing so in the future. Albanese on the faceoff. Wareheim makes a pass and delivers a hit. And the horn sounds. This one will end. I believe, was it 11 or 12 to the final score? Oh, Evans knocks Wareheim to the ground at the end of the game.
You're not done. Fight each other.
And we'll see the handshakes line 9:30 tomorrow morning right here. The championship game, it'll be Manitoba and your East Coast Pride. Thanks for joining us as always on Cine TV. If you did not enjoy the broadcast, we invite you to never jump on again. I hope you had fun. I had fun. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.